Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, December 21st, 2022, and it is a day C. For instrumentals, it is a day 3. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you're here in school. I know that I haven't been in school on Monday and Tuesday for 2 straight days. It was hard. I was at home sick, but it was hard not being able to see you. But I love the fact that you showed up and you made John Beck what it was built to be, a school full of life, full of learning, full of connection, human connections, full of kindness and compassion and respect and responsibility, all the good stuff, love, care, and encouragement, all of that. I love that even in our town, that every single day we've got one building, and that's John Beck, that continues to show all of these great qualities of our community every single school day, and that's amazing. Let's go into our lunch menu for today. We've got 4 choices. Number 1, your warm choice is a walking taco with brown rice. Choice 2 is a Chef Junior salad. Choice 3 for kindergarten through 2nd grades, a turkey sandwich meal. And then for 3rd through 6th grades, a turkey sandwich. And last but not least, choice 4, sun butter sandwich. All right. Hey, listen, we've got 3 expectations here at the school. I did touch on that just a moment ago because so many of you guys are showing it every single day. I don't want to forget about you guys. That's amazing. Show respect, even when nobody else is looking. Talk about people with respect. Have you ever thought about that? It's not just talking to people with respect, but if I'm talking to a third person about you, I should talk about you in a respectful fashion. Doesn't mean I have to always agree with you, but talking about people in a respectful fashion is a good way to keep practicing the best of ourselves, okay? Also show that we're responsible with our feet, with our hands, with the words that come out of our mouth. Yes, not just in class, but also in the hallways, in the cafeteria, and on the bus, guys. What words are we using? And using our ears, right? Being responsible using our ears. And what I mean by that is when people ask us to do something that makes sense, or maybe we're not doing the right thing, but somebody has rightly called us out for it and told us to stop. Are you able to do that? Right? If you happen to be watching something that you shouldn't be watching and someone tells you to stop, are you able to do that? Showing that respect. Are you able to take responsibility and exercise that self-control? So I really want you to think about that. And last but not least, show that you're ready. Like I said, ready to do the hard, right? Learning is supposed to be hard. Doing school a few days before winter break is hard, not just for kids, but also for grown-ups and teachers and principals too. I love you guys, no doubt about it. But man, I cannot wait for winter break either. Okay. The difference between you and some of me, between me and some of you, is the fact that I want to do everything in my power in school and do it right. Okay. So as hard as it can be, I still want to show love and care and compassion and encouragement. I also want to be respectful and responsible and ready. I really want to show that as much as I can. I want to do my work to the best of my ability. And a lot of you guys are doing the right thing. A lot of you guys totally agree with me. I know that. But those of you guys who are thinking, you know what? I could slack off. I could cut loose a little bit. Guys, you're still in school. There's still a mission. And I really want you guys to try to see it all the way to the end. All right. And then you can enjoy your well-deserved winter break. All right. Now, one special announcement, and this goes out to those who participate in the after-school music club. Please know that we're going to have that tomorrow, Thursday. It ends at 3:30. Remember the homework, okay? I want you to go home if you're participating in this club that you remind your parents to make sure to come pick you up on time at 3:30. It's really important that you do that. It's also a sign of respect. Mrs. Horton is spending her own time after school hanging out with you kids, doing some great music club stuff. But she's got her own family and her own life, and she doesn't want to be held up in school. Not because she doesn't like you, not because she doesn't love you, but because she needs to put an end to her work day so she could go take care of her private day. her private life, okay? And I don't want to hold her up from it, and I want you to make sure, if you're part of the music club, that you do what you can to make sure that you get picked up on time. All right, now last but not least, it is our This Day in History. This segment, remember, it's December 21st. I want you to think about all the things we've talked about. We talked about war, we've talked about government, we've talked about all sorts of different things, inventions. One thing that we haven't talked about are things that deal with the written word, right? And some of you guys may know about the game of just filling out a crossword puzzle, right? Raise your hand if you've ever filled up a crossword puzzle. Maybe it might even be incorporated in one of your learning activities. Well, as you think about it, crossword puzzles didn't always exist, and makes you think. When were crossword puzzles invented? When was the first one brought out? So there was this newspaper called the New York World back then. I don't believe it exists. It might have changed names into something else. But back in the year 1913, over 100 years ago, the first crossword puzzle was published in that newspaper. It was actually called back then a word cross. So here is your word cross, and you've got to answer these questions for all the words across, all the words down. And if you fill it up, great job. It's a nice little challenge for your brain. So back in 1913, on this day, December 21st, the first word cross challenge was published. Since then, it has changed names. It's now called a crossword puzzle. And most newspapers have them, either workbooks with it. Teachers use crossword puzzles as part of their learning experiences in class. Most of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But once again, the idea of a word cross or a crossword puzzle, it didn't come out officially until this day back in 1913. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, listen, if nobody else has told you this, I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm looking forward to being in school today and seeing you. I want to see the love, care, and encouragement, not just the words that come out of your mouth. I want to see you actually do it with respect, with responsibility, and readiness. Even if I'm not seeing it, I got to know that you're doing it even when no one else is watching. Are you able to do that? If you see other kids not doing the right thing, are you going to join them, or are you going to hold the line and do the right thing anyways? It's up to you. But I like to think that the best of you is totally, totally up for it. All right, can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing Wednesday.